Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
I think that if we want to achieve peace, we cannot be violent towards other beings, directly or indirectly. So we learn to live with all the other animals, all the other beings that are here on Earth, that we show compassion, and that way we will achieve a peaceful existence.
Afro-Latin Jazz with Dr. Paul de Castro, a vegan musical maestro. Please watch on to find out more. Vegan, 'cause we practice what we preach.
Loving viewers, welcome to Supreme Master Television. I am Elena. The people of Adygea would like to say "Добрый день" to you, meaning good day in Russian, the official language of the country. The friendly people of Adygea wish peace and heavenly grace for all beings. Harmonious viewers, we delight in your presence on this journey, rich in rhythm, discoveries, and musical moments. We are fortunate in this show to be immersing in euphonious explorations with none other than Maestro Paul de Castro, a vegan musician and professor, arranger, composer, sought-after soloist, orchestral lead, and so much more. Dr. Paul de Castro is the director and associate professor of the Master in Music degree program at Afro-Latin Music at California State University in Los Angeles. He is also on the team for the International Association for Jazz Education, a non-profit that hosts the largest gathering of the global jazz community annually. As a highly respected pianist and instructor, Paul de Castro has traveled the world performing and educating in the Afro-Cuban or salsa style of music. Let's find out from Paul how his musical career started for him back in his native country of Peru at the tender age of 4.
Well, I have to say that the most important person in my musical career was my grandmother. Because I remember as a little child, I was probably maybe 4 years old, that my grandmother drew a piano keyboard on the kitchen table. And she started teaching me the notes. And of course, in Peru, we use the European system of do, re, mi. So she would tell me, okay, this one is do, this one is re. And she started teaching me the notes of the keyboard.
In addition to learning to play the piano, and then later with vocal training, derived from singing in 2 of the best choirs in Peru, young Paul de Castro knew that music had become his calling. Doors of opportunity then opened when at the age of 20, his family set root in Los Angeles, California, where he became devoted to studying music extensively and has never stopped growing as a musician since. Once in the United States, Paul honed the skills acquired at the various schools he attended in Peru, most notably at National Conservatory of Music, Conservatorio Nacional de Música, with further studies at the Pasadena City College, after which he obtained a bachelor and master's degree in Afro-Latin music at the California State University's Department of Music, and a doctoral degree in music composition at the University of Texas in Austin. From master classes to recording sessions, live performances, and tours, Dr. De Castro seizes every occasion to create immersive, profound learning opportunities. As an example, we cite the Setenta, an acclaimed album of Latin jazz music recorded under his baton by the California State University in LA Afro-Latin Ensemble, in celebration of the institution's 70th anniversary. The Setenta Ensemble garnered the honor of being the first American student orchestra specializing in Afro-Latin music to perform in Cuba. The following is an example of the maestro at work in a classroom setting. Dr. De Castro students are truly blessed to receive guidance and instructions from someone who not only helps them enhance their musical skills, but also imparts to them an uncommon wisdom about a more noble way of living.
I tell my students, I think all my students know I'm vegan because it comes up one way or another. I always have vegan pamphlets and materials in my office. And if they look and they ask what it is, I say, well, take one. I think part of being a professor or a teacher of any type is not only about teaching an instrument or teaching how to do a task, but it's also about teaching what's important in life, how to lead a better life. And in my opinion is that the better life is a vegan lifestyle.
Vegan, angels are touched by your compassion.
Peaceful viewers, allow us to pause and reflect on the wondrous gift of music and how it uplifts our souls. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television. Artistically inclined viewers, welcome back to our program. Let's listen as Dr. De Castro continues to share his thoughts and experiences on becoming vegan.
Well, since I was a child, I felt great affection towards animals. You know, if there was a cat, there was a dog, you know, and it took me a while to understand that a pig or a cow is not different than a dog or a cat. They are the same beings. They have the same feelings. They want to live. So I was a vegetarian, and a friend of mine says, but you eat fish, right? I go, no, not really. I haven't in a while. And that made me think that I was still eating cheese and eating honey and things like that. You know, that if I'm eating milk, the end product is that the animal will suffer. So that's when I decided to become vegan. Now, what are the benefits? I think one of the benefits is purely spiritual. Now, I can go to sleep with a clear conscience that I didn't harm, directly or indirectly, any living being.
As a music professor and a maestro, Dr. De Castro revels in composing and performing in his own orchestra in various countries. Let us hear him recount the genesis of his orchestral band called Orquesta Dengue.
So I created Orquesta Dengue, I would say maybe 10 years ago. Throughout my growth as a musician, I always wanted to have a medium through which to express my musical ideas.
Maestro De Castro seeks to transcend borders through music, to open doors between cultures and nations with music as his instrument. More recently, he does that with the suona, the Chinese trumpet he discovered while in Cuba. He has since endeavored to master this instrument and create new world harmonies.
When the pandemic started, I was in the middle of recording a new project using the Chinese suona to play Cuban dance music. So not only carnival music, but other styles of Cuban music. The working title for the group is very, very simple. It's called La Corneta China, the Chinese cornet. And because that's how they call it in Cuba. I'm playing Cuban music, but Cuban music that is not really traditionally played with that instrument. It's played with trumpets and singers and all that. So I'm going to have all those, but focused more on the suona.
Thoughtful viewers, we invite you to enjoy an excerpt of the concert in 2016 titled Opening the Door with 6 Words, featuring this amazing instrument. Dr. De Castro has brought sounds of peace through the vibrant Afro-Latin music genre across continents, performing in China, Cuba, Hungary, Romania, Taiwan, Australia, Canada, and the USA. In music as much as through his words, Dr. De Castro effects a beautiful fusion of hearts coming together in oneness and harmony.
I think the arts are an important expression of humanity. So not only my music, but the music of many other people in the world. I'm drawn to music that maybe is not as popular as other styles of music. I'm drawn to music that represents the essence of communities. You know, the history. You can hear the history of the people that are making the music through that music. And it could be also visual arts, it could be dance. But I think it's important that we don't forget that the arts are there for a reason. And that expression that people allow themselves to have through the arts is irreplaceable. So let's give the arts a little bit of attention.
In closing, we ask Dr. De Castro to share with our global audience his own wishes for humanity.
Of course, the immediate wish is that everyone would be vegan. I think that if we want to achieve peace, we cannot be violent towards other beings, directly or indirectly. So we learn to live with all the other animals, all the other beings that are here on Earth, that we show compassion, and that way we will achieve a peaceful existence.
Thank you, Dr. Paul De Castro, for brightening our world with your music and wisdom. To learn more about Paul De Castro, so Orquesta Dengue, please visit orquestadengue.com.
Those who have forsaken the killing of all, those who are helpmates to all, those who are a sanctuary to all, those men are in the way of heaven. Hitopadisha, Hinduism.
Peaceful viewers, thank you for your company today. Coming up next is Heaven Does Not Accept the Killing of the Unborn, Part 7 of 8, on Between Master and Disciples, right after Noteworthy News. May your lives be filled with blessings as we pray for a loving and compassionate vegan world to be here soon.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/VE.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule et suprememastertv.com/VE.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visiten suprememastertv.com/schedule y suprememastertv.com/VE.
Chương trình của chúng tôi cung ứng nhiều ngôn ngữ. Xin xem suprememastertv.com/schedule và suprememastertv.com/VE.